大家好. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good morning to all of you. My name is Hannah Kim, and I am the head of External Affairs Department at the APEC Climate Center. And I will be the master of ceremonies for this morning's opening ceremony. On behalf of the organizers and hosts, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Nanjing and the APEC Climate Symposium 2014, Managing Climate Extremes and Hydrologic Disasters, Scientific Prediction and Emergency Preparedness. I'd like to thank our partners at the Nanjing University of Information Science and Technology for their help putting this symposium together. Please allow me to introduce the first speaker, Dr. Chinseung Chung, Director of the APEC Climate Center, to give his opening remarks. Since his arrival in early 2010, Director Chung has steered APCC towards becoming one of the leading research centers providing climate information to the Asia-Pacific region. Prior to joining APCC, Director Chung served in many governmental and academic positions, including the post of Vice Minister in the Ministry of Environment and Dean at the Korea Development Institute. Let us welcome Director Chinseung Chung with a round of rapturous applause.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you all, esteemed guests and participants to Nanjing, China, and the APEC Climate Symposium year 2040. To Professor Zhang, the President of Nanjing University of Information Science and Technology. To the Honorable Mr. Chan, the Consul General of the Consulate General of Korea, of Republic of Korea in Shanghai. To the Honorable Dr. Alan Boland, the Executive Director of the APEC Secretariat. To Mr. Chinseung Chung, the Vice Director of Nation Climate Center of China. To the Co-Chair of the APEC Science Advisory Committee, Honorable Professor Bin Wang from the University of Hawaii. To the member of the Board of Directors of the APEC Climate Center, Professor Park Ki-kyung, and Professor Lee Gi-wan, and also Honorable Professor Byun Hee-ryong. To all respected partners, scientists, and guests, I'd like to take this opportunity to give my sincere thanks to you all for your participation in this year's APEC Climate Symposium. Since the establishment in year 2005, the APEC Climate Center has devoted its efforts to improving modeling and prediction techniques and to provide high-quality climate information to the Asia-Pacific region. However, as the issue of climate variability and change gain prominence in national agendas, we have expanded our activities to include the productive application of climate prediction information to various sectors, including agriculture, fishery, water management, health, and also disaster management. Distinguished participants, last year's symposium, which was held in Jakarta, Indonesia, explored the use of climate information for decision-making in drought preparedness and disaster management. This event covered the latest innovative techniques in drought and seasonal climate prediction, the development of early warning systems, drought response and risk management planning, regional cooperation on drought response, and communication networks. This year's event will build upon the last symposium and more deeply examine the benefit of climate prediction related to the nexus between climate, water, and disaster management. This topic is very important, I believe, because since 1990, According to the World Health Organization, more than 3.5 billion people have been infected by hydrological disasters, which over 7 million fatalities and 600 billion US dollars in damages. The first stage of this symposium will focus on the bridging the gap between climate information providers and water resource managers by sharing the current predictabilities, limitations, and uncertainties of climate models for water management. The second and third days will feature sessions divided by hazard type, droughts and water security, floods and typhoons, and water quality. By inviting participants from national meteorological and hydrological services, research institutions, government agencies, the private sector, and NGOs, we have strived to create a forum for decision makers and climate scientists to interface and communicate their needs when dealing with hydrological disasters. In the next 3 years, APEC Climate Center plans to intensify its production and the distribution of user-defined climate information, to increase its excursion of practical interdisciplinary research, and to reinforce its international cooperation and public policy partnerships. We value our partnership throughout the Asia-Pacific region and would like for this event to serve as a platform for further collaboration and build enduring relationships among the participants and the APEC Climate Center. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been incredibly grateful to President Chung and Nanjing University of Information Science and Technology for agreeing to host the APEC Climate Symposium of year 2014. Thank you for the excellent arrangements and for all your support in preparing for this occasion. This event would not have been possible without your outstanding efforts. I hope and I believe that the discussion over the next 3 days will be productive and jumpstart further interactions and collaboration among the participants and institutions present here. This event is a unique opportunity for researchers and stakeholders from different disciplines to interface and exchange ideas. I very much look forward to the coming sessions and would like to warmly welcome everyone and encourage your active engagement and participation in all the sessions. Thank you very much.